Lost that love and feeling.
Oh! Is that it? No,
but
two!
The bomb!
Oh, the bomb! Yes!
This is the time where the best Peach in the world, Samsora, took on the best hero in the world, Salem, at the Tampa Never Sleeps Grand Finals. And even though Samsora is ranked second in the world, he gets 3 stocked in this first game against Salem's hero, but he does some major adaptations to bring it home and get the win. And then the way the set ends is probably the funniest ending to a set I have ever seen. So make sure you watch to the end, but let's have a look at what happened. As you can see, the match starts and Salem is already scrolling through the specials, and Samsora is playing very spaced right now. Samsora's bait and punish game is very good if you haven't seen my tutorial. You can see Samsora running back and forth to try and bait his opponent into overshooting and running across the ground after him, and then he does this down air which will catch his opponent if he runs across the ground. However, Salem is not getting baited at all. You can see he's literally just standing there and he is not falling for this bait and punish play by Samsora. Peaches love to do this quick neutral air into grab, but Salem jumps right out of there, getting stage control and at the same time hitting Samsora off stage, and he is just able to use the large sword of hero in neutral here against Samsora because Peach just does not have much range. And then you can see the match just slows down again in neutral. Samsora is trying to run in and out and Salem is having none of it.
Just a zap to the face.
Hero doesn't have many grounded options, so you see Salem a lot of the time elect to just run up and jab in neutral. You don't see many characters use their jab in neutral, but Hero, he does not have many other options along the ground. So he does this, if it lands on shield, it's fine, he just does the first couple jabs and then runs away, and if it hits he can commit to the full jab.
Kind of crazy.
Now as soon as Salem gets knocked off stage, he brings out the menu. If he gets a zoom, it's awesome and he's able to get to center stage straight away. He can't find a zoom, so he instead does the kaboom to cover the ledge, and now Samsora does not have enough time to get down there and edgeguard Salem before he quickly snaps. And Salem quickly once again gets this long range back air out and he gets the first stock.
The falls into the jabs.
There's this jab in neutral coming out from Salem again, and then the big tech chase getting more jabs. And then Salem uses that long range to make sure Samsora does not go over him and get to center stage.
Throughout this loser's run of Salem, he's been having a great time, even though...
And still, Salem is just chucking out these large aerials to cover center stage, and Samsora cannot get around it. And then this is just one of the times where Salem prays for the RNG and it comes through. He isn't really worried about getting a kamikaze, he's at 152% anyway. He knows that he's gonna die soon, so he might as well just see what happens with a bit of a roll of the dice, and it turns out in his favor. And now Samsora has adapted and he is not trying to force his way through Salem's big sword to get to center stage. He goes for this air dodge and then drifts away because he is so scared of Salem's sword. And look at this up tilt, it would have hit if Samsora committed to trying to go to center stage.
H-E-R-O, you're my hero. NBG so proud of their...
And now this is a ledge trap I've never seen before. Salem goes for the charged up B, and look at this. It gets the kill. I did not know that was a thing. But this is a great option to get the kill for the ledge trap. It is going to cover everything other than hanging on the ledge. If you roll, you can't roll past it. If you regular get up, you get up straight into it. If you jump, I think you're going to get hit by it too. So a very interesting ledge trap there coming out from Salem, and now he's up 3 stocks to 1. And straight away, here are these jabs coming out in neutral again. Hero with not many grounded options. Samsora once again tries to get center stage, but Salem's big forward air says no way, get that double jump out of here. And then Salem just commits for the down air spike and he lands it.
The slow walk, the jabs.
Oh!
You can see Salem's commitments to riskier options kind of ramp up as his percentage ramped up, because then the risk reward is more in your favor. You're probably going to die soon anyway. Why not go for an instant down B? Why not go for a down air spike that if it hits will win you the game? And that is just crazy. A hero 3 stocking the second best player in the world. So last game Samsora was trying to bait and punish Salem, but it was not working out because of Salem's patience. Samsora now is mixing it up and immediately goes for that aggressive down air to get the combo started.
Samsora finally will start here, 42-0. Go deep.
And also in the last game, Salem was shielding a lot of these landing neutral airs and landing forward airs by Samsora. Now Samsora just goes straight for the grab. So 2 quick adaptations to start off game 2, and it is already helping out Samsora a lot. Salem jumps over to try get center stage, but there's Samsora with another immediate grab. He's not going for the landing aerial into grab, he just wants to grab straight up.
Against Samsora in grand finals.
How?
Now after these 2 forward airs, Salem's shield is tiny, so he wants to get out of this situation as quickly as possible and get to center stage, but Samsora knows this, goes for the huge up smash, which would cover if Salem rolled out of the corner or jumps like he does here. So great pressure by Samsora, who isn't trying to outspace Salem anymore, but rather just take the fight to Salem's face and then get the up smash when Salem's trying to run away and create space. And here again, Samsora is taking the fight to Salem's face with these high pressure aerials. However, Salem using Hero's up B to not only escape this pressure, but to actually hit Samsora as well with the move as he escapes to center. So that up B out of shield is actually a surprisingly good option by Hero. And here Samsora doesn't try and force his way to center stage straight away, he kind of floats in the air and waits. Then once he sees that Salem has run underneath him, he goes and takes that spot in the center.
Quick little up B.
Salem gets knocked off stage and immediately brings out the menu once again to see if he has a zoom, so he's able to get to center stage. He doesn't, so he then tries to see the next best option to cover the ledge. And although it would normally be Kaboom, Kaboom uses 37 MP and he only has 26, so he has to then elect for the little sizzle, which is not as good as covering the ledge as Kaboom.
Nice.
And so Samsora is able to get out there in time for the edge guard.
Beautiful coverage.
There it is.
And remember in game 1 when Samsora was trying to outspace and bait and punish Salem? Look at him now, holding directly forward with these down airs. He does not want to give Salem any space in neutral to use his range and also look through the menu. However, it doesn't work out for Samsora this time.
Like Hero needs more help breaking shit.
And Salem is blessed with the best edge guard / ledge trapping tool that Hero has, the Magic Burst, and he pulls it out, but look at this perfect spacing by Samsora, pulls back and then is able to go to the ledge. He could not have done that any better. And then look at this once again, Samsora just going to work on Salem's shield, and then once he gets his shield really low, he backs up and tries to see how Salem is trying to escape this situation. Salem tries to jump out to escape again, and I honestly think this was meant to be an up air rather than a neutral air, and it kind of leads to nothing and Salem's able to get out of the corner.
Yeah.
And Salem manages to get the kill off it.
Okay, Psych up on deck. That is the shield break.
Here Samsora trying to force neutral interactions again with this down air. If he wins neutral with this down air, he gets a lot of % off the follow up, and if he misses he gets this up B, which gives him 7%, so that is fine for Samsora. And although this is a high pressure situation, Samsora knows now that he cannot run away and play it slow. He wants to get in there while Salem's mana is still really low, and he just goes straight in with the forward air that connects. Salem quickly pulls out the menu once again. He doesn't have a zoom, and since he has low mana now, he can't afford to use one of these options or he's not going to be able to up B. So he's not able to cover the ledge this time with a Kaboom or a Sizzle or something, and it means Samsora is able to hit this turnip. However, Salem with an incredible recovery, just dodging this turnip and then just dodging this neutral air from Samsora. But a lot of people in these crazy situations just want to get up onto the stage straight away. They don't want to be stuck off stage any longer. Samsora knows this and chucks out this forward air, which catches Salem's immediate regular getup.
There, almost got it with a fair. Followed up perfectly. Samsora evening up the set count.
And so with those adaptations of playing more aggressively and getting more grabs, Samsora wins the second game. Salem counterpicks to Town and City here. I can't help but think it's because he wants more room to run away from Samsora's pressure. And this is a tricky mix-up here by Salem. He's off stage. Everyone and their mother thinks that Salem's going to go to the ledge here, but Salem quickly just up B straight over Samsora to get to center, and he would have gotten away with this if he just dashed or rolled towards center. However, Salem seems to have a big habit of just holding shield in these pressure situations, and Samsara gets another grab.
Really dipped by him.
And now I'm not sure why Salem didn't go for his down B trick here to see if he could cover the ledge or get a zoom. And now he's deep off stage and Samsara just gets the easiest neutral air of his life.
Well played there.
And now we're back in this situation where Salem puts himself in the corner because he's playing very passive. Samsara this time goes for the mix-up and doesn't go straight into the corner to pressure Salem's shield, but instead runs back to see if Salem does an option out of the corner. However, Salem runs forward and then overshoots out of the corner, so Samsara isn't actually able to outspace it. So a great overshoot here by Salem to get out of the corner.
Fair, not enough though.
And then Samsara here doesn't want to try force himself to the center because he knows Salem's got that big sword. However, Salem has enough of it, runs straight to the corner and does a huge up tilt saying, "You cannot wait around." Samsara now with this really aggressive neutral, he runs in and gets these up airs going, and he is really running away with this game now. But Salem has the accelerate, so he flies down as quick as he can with this down air to get down to the ground, which is great. But then he commits to this up smash, which is a really weird commitment here, and he gets forward aired for it. But since he still has the accelerate, Salem tries to quickly double jump to center as fast as he can. He doesn't want to stay in disadvantage, but Samsara reads this with the huge forward air.
Done.
He's lost that love and feeling.
Oh! Then Salem goes straight out there again, making sure Salem is not able to pull out that menu and read to see if he has a zoom. Samsara is ready to hit him straight in the face if he does that. And so what ends up happening is Salem is just too far away to make it back.
All the pressure, yeah, not gonna get there.
And so that game ends up being a 2-stock there, and this is why Samsara is the second best player in the world. Look at how well he has adapted. And game 4 is off to a really weird start here. Salem uses the big stage to his advantage and gets the oomph, and then goes up for those immediate grounded jabs in neutral. And Samsara thought he had to tech here, which he didn't, so he ends up directionally air dodging off stage, which almost costs him this stock. Salem tries to take advantage for it, but just misses this down air, which would have got him the kill, so fair enough that he went for it. But both players managed to get back to center stage after that crazy interaction. But this is why Samsara wants to force those neutral interaction. Look how much damage he gets off this win in neutral. He reads that double jump by Salem with an up air and then goes for the quick forward air because Hero is too slow to get any of his aerials out before this forward air comes out. And a quick 90% there for Samsara.
Good jabs there, but
Now Salem is in the corner, so he wants to get out of this situation, and this is something a lot of top players do when they expect you're going to come down with an aerial in this exact situation. They roll behind right before the aerial comes out, because this means you're not able to pressure their shield with your safe aerial, and they roll behind you and get center stage. But Samsara, he knows that top players like to do this, and Peach has a bit of a trick up her sleeve. He floats back and does this forward air to make sure Salem does not use this trick to get center stage. And then he knows that Salem really wants to get this center stage, so he charges the up smash, which catches Salem trying to be tricky and get that center stage on the other side of Samsara. So that was really just Samsara taking advantage of the fact that he knows that his opponent really wants to get that center stage because he's been getting messed up in the corner. Now Samsara is in the corner here, but look how he works his way all the way forward by having this aggressive neutral, and it pushes Salem in fact to the other whole side of town and city into the corner. And although he manages to get the bang, you can see how Samsara is using his aggressive neutral effectively to get Salem in the corner. Salem shielding this back air here in the corner, tries to jump out, shields another back air. Samsara says that's enough of the shielding, goes for that immediate grab again to catch Salem. Once again, look at this position. Both these players are in neutral right now. And then look, Samsara slowly forward with the back air, moves forward with the forward air. All this time Salem is trying to retreat, and look where he puts himself, straight in that corner.
games ago, Salem 3-stock Samsora.
Gets a bit lucky, if I'm honest, with this parry here. I think that might have broken his shield, but Samsora eventually catches him with a forward air anyway. And this has to be one of the funniest endings to a set of all time. Salem getting desperate here for center stage, tries to roll on, but Samsora hits him with the back air, and look what he pulls! He pulls a bomb, and so for once the RNG is on Samsora's side, and he hits Hero with a bit of his own medicine and wins the set with the bomb.
And
Oh, is that it? No,
but
two.
the bomb!
Oh, the bomb! Ah!
Yes!
Yeah! Like
RNG
this.
betrayed him! Samsora cackling with delight!
So although Samsora ended up having a bit of luck there on his own side to get the win, you can see how well he adapted. In neutral with his new aggressive playstyle, in disadvantage by not forcing his way into center, and in advantage by hitting some of those edge guards. And that is why he is number 2 in the world.